I'm Ling. Today I'm going to practice the TH sound, American TH sound. This is one of my favorite because it will significantly improve the way you speak English. Other will also address voice T sound. Now, except for maybe a few languages, English is one of the only languages that won't have the TH sound when the tongue comes out between the teeth. They may have a difficult time with the sound because this sound probably did not exist in the old language. That if you don't think to use the sound when you speak English, most likely you substitute another sound, T or S. So instead of say a word like thump, my thump, no, come out, my thump, you can say thump or thump. And the tongue is not coming out. That's not correct. If you make mistake like this in next over and over again, it will good chance people not understand you. I have found some people in different countries of the world find the idea of sticking out the tongue when they speak to be an offensive, even to produce TS sound. I want you to understand is how Americans speaking English, and there's something must become comfortable with if you to speak well. To produce TS sound correctly, you need to first take the tongue out between and bind out slightly. Then blow. The air friction sound come from the air friction should be loud. Keep the tongue flat and make even the flow of air. Now, a little bit, I'm saying a way I want to practice to get you to the film. TS sound come from the air and the friction. They got to hear it should be some loud, like that. If you apply, most people may be to work on it a little bit, but trust me, I know it to do. Hundreds of my time would never produce TS sound or speak English clearly and beautiful because they learn how to do this. Memory and watch the mouth and the tongue. Sigmund F. Like that. I know this makes very strange and comfortable to do, but soon you get used to it, and a small change in speak will really improve the English sound. TS sound is a friction sound and not loud in other speech sound. The American speech straight do not realize do that, but this makes the sound come out clear. So what I mean, not really thump, practicing it 2 bit. 1, 2. Thump, thump, thump. It's not good enough between the teeth to say TH word like that. Thump. You see my tongue came out, but with never any air friction. That's not good. You must stretch out TH sound and hear the air friction. Thumb, like that. The practice some word with TH sound first at the beginning of the word. Thanks, thick, thunder, Thursday, think. Now middle of the word. Anything, bath mat, toothpick, athletic, mouthwash. Now at the end of the word, bath, north, beneath, forth, south. Just so you just add voicing. That's the voice TS. Should be add strong vibration in the throat and our tongue. That go over the sound. Voice TS sound. The first the word are some of the most common the words in English, and yes, it's so on the tongue coming through the teeth. First, at the beginning of the word, the book, that house, they came over, them, give them water, there is this is my nose, those boys are good, these are my parents. Another good way to practice this was by going around the room and name everything you see. TS word, for example, the chair, that window, those books, this door. Then go around, name the body part, some clothes, that shoes, this watch, this fit. Okay, that may be helpful. Let's look at the voice TS sound in the middle of the word. Clothing. Middle of the word and TS sound is pushed down. Clothing. Leather. Makes a strong vibration. Leather. Mother. Another. Weather. Northern. Now at the end of the word, smooth. Voice. Smooth. Bathe. Change to a verb, to bathe. The vowel change to a sound and ts. Bathe, like in bathing. Breathe, breath. Take breath and voice and change into a verb. The vowel change into become breathe. I am breathing. Voiced th. Now let us some practice phrases. We all have voiced and unvoiced th sound. Repeat after me. This and that, a tablecloth, winter clothing, Athens, Greece, that the one. Her skin is smooth. 30 days notice. A famous author. Here and there. For teeth. Thread and the needle. A thoughtful gift. Thunder and lightning. Thumbs up. Thelma arrived in town last Thursday. I'm having trouble threading this needle. I need 33 thick thermometers. The thing they like best about Athens is the weather. This thrilling novel was written by a famous author. He went through with his work at 3:30. Now and then she likes to buy new clothing. They thought they was going to northern Spain. Which tablecloth shall we use for the party? That was 33rd theater to open. Now And to talk about THR blends with combination of TH sound and the R sound, like the word thrill, throw. When producing blend, I want to be aware that the R is strongest sound of the blend and louder than the TH. Then let's go to talk about the first section. So when you see, we'll begin the THR. First make the TH and then strongly push out the R. Let's practice this. Thread the needle. Throw the ball. Throat, my throat is sore. Thrilling, right. Three more days. Threw, yesterday he threw the ball. Throne, the king sits on a throne. Okay, now let's go over this reading paragraph. Have many TH and by different, but it's very good how you practice. You might want to do this a number of times. Keep the eye and my mouth and how often my tongue comes out. Try to do the same thing. Here we go. Nurse Thatcher was thankful it was Thursday. She knew that Thursday she has to do 33 passes of thermometer to the North American Athletic Club. They thought that thermometers was necessary for testing the hydrotherapy bath. This was thought to benefit athletes with arthritis. The athletic trainers required authorization to provide hydrotherapy to the youthful athlete on the 3 bulletin boards with some practice throughout the athletic club. Rather than risk the health of the athlete, they thought to check 1,000 thermometers to ensure their worthiness. Otherwise, they needed to be thrown away. That was too bad. I said, as a paragraph to practice, the super reviews. English crazy and always seems to be exception. Here a few TSR is applied to pointer. Although the next word named TH, they are pronounced as a normal T, like that. This was R. Thomas, Thompson, Teresa, Thailand, Ten, Esther, times. Now let's take a moment to talk about the T sound. T sound is unvoiced sound, like the name Tom, TB. If you add voicing to T, what again? D. Remember the first session? But one American pronunciation, we like to make things easy. So every letter T for between 2 vowel sound, we are voiced. So the 4 middle vowel and the T is pronounced as the D. Whole word is voiced. This is very easy and make do it correctly. Here, for example, water, come down water. T all the word water. I want water. I want water. Better become better. She feeling better. And butter become butter. Please pass the butter. It's super simple. So now you know that practice is tone with me. Remember only T pronoun as D. Vowel. Betty bought a beet of better butter. But, said she, this butter bitter. If I put it in my butter, I'll It'll make my bladder bitter. Do not hear any T sound. Only D, D, with a voice. Go over the port a few times, also breathe them. When you get good and try to breathe on one more time faster. Betty boy beat the better, but says she, this better bitter. If I put it my better, I'll make my better bitter. Okay, slow and then later get faster. Try the words grow out of the mouth. That's it for today's session. Sometime from the mirror and practice TS sound like thumb and throat. This small change will improve the English speaking and lots more understand when speaking. Paul Rupert, I'm Evelyn.